Phil with Crafty Maibritt, and today I'm going to show you how we process our elderberries. Maibritt's already been to the field early this morning and she's picked 8 buckets off our little South Carolina farm. We have some really good juice berries, and one of the things you look at when we get them is you got stems that are purple, you got stems that are green, but that's just part of the species of the Sambucus canadensis, the American elderberry. And if you look at these berries, they're really big, nice, juicy berries, and there are a lot of processes that people have come up with to take these off the stem. One of them being freezing them, take a fork and sitting there and picking them off. Well, I've tried that and it don't work so well. Some people take them and beat them on the inside the bucket. Now I've done tried that, it don't work so well. Okay, and some people like us, we have sit there till wee hours in the morning sitting there pulling one berry at a time, okay? And that definitely doesn't work very well, especially when you got to get up and go the next morning. So what I'm going to show you is, this is a destemmer that come from River Hills Harvest. It's a 2-part destemmer, very durable, and it is a lifesaver. Okay, bottom part is your sanitizer, and this is where your berries are going to go in. Okay, the top part that fits on top of it is where you're going to actually do your destemming at. So it just fits right there, all right there together. I sit it on the bucket right there, and it'll rock back and forth, give you a little bit of movement. Now, I'm going to take these berries, and we're going to take them, just drop them in there, stem up, just like this. And some people do one at a time, but you can do a lot at one time and it saves a lot of time. Okay, as you see, I've got a really good stack in here. So I'll start spreading them out, massaging them down, making some movement from left to right, forward, back and forth, whichever way I feel it. And as my fingers go through the stack, you'll notice that they're going on down, and you'll also notice that the berries are coming on, okay? And I can take these berries and I just keep moving them around like this, okay? Now this was about a half of a 5-gallon bucket, and it's not going to take me but just a few minutes, and they will be ready for sanitizing immediately after this. Now you're going to say, well, there's a few berries left on the stems. Well, if the berries won't come off the stems, they're not really good juice berries. Because once you start your sanitizing process, you'll see that you'll have a lot of stems, you'll have bugs, you'll have berries that aren't any good. You'll have a little bit of everything in your pan. And whatever is not good will float to the top. You want to skim all that off. So here we are, we're just about done with this big old 5-gallon bucket here. And I'll usually take them right there at the end and I'll bounce them a little bit, make sure there's no berries caught up in the stems. And I usually look around the edges. Sometimes there's some berries got stuck on the sides that and I'll just kind of rake them around in there. And that's it. That is a half of a 5-gallon bucket, destemmed in probably less than a minute. And I probably could have done a little bit faster. Now, in the bottom, you'll have some stems, you'll have some little critters running around there and everything, but all that's going to come out in your wash process. So the next time that you are contemplating on getting good berries, if you grow berries, look up River Hills Harvest and get a destemmer. You will not be dissatisfied. This is Crafty Maibritt, and we hope that you will have a American elderberry day.